Right then, quick addendum. I figured this strange neutral light being on when you pull the clutch in thing. So just staring at the manual here. Let's just go through this, shall we? How the starters work in a nutshell, and why you can have your neutral light on when you pull the clutch in. So this diode here is supposed to stop it. This is the problem, but let's just walk through this circuit. There's your positive coming up from the battery to one of the terminals on your solenoid. You get 12 volt line comes off here, goes down through a 30 amp fuse. Remember me saying it only had a 20 and I thought it should be bigger. Well, there you go, confirmed. We can swap that out. And it goes down to your ignition switch. So let's just assume your ignition switch is on. So how the neutral light, which is what this is, works is comes down there into that light, goes up here and looks for an earth. Okay. If it's in neutral, this switch is made, there's its earth, so it's on. If it's not in neutral, the power can't go this way, but let's just assume that it can. So if it could go that way, it would come down here, and it can only get to that earth if you pull the clutch switch in. The rest of it's quite simple. So power comes down here into this circuit, you press the starter button, power goes through that coil and it goes to look for an earth. If power can go that way, and if you are in neutral, that switch is made, it finds its earth here and it starts up. So hence you can press the starter when it's in neutral. If you're not in neutral and you don't have the clutch pulled in, both these switches are not made, neither are these earths available, and hence when you press the start button, nothing happens. So this is kind of the safety feature, as to make, the clutch switches, to make sure that you can't start it in gear. So there's actually nothing dangerous about this, but what's actually happening is power's coming down here, ignition switch is on, it goes into here. Because this diode is broken, it's actually open, well, closed circuit. So power is allowed to come through here, even when it's not in neutral. When you pull the clutch switch in, it's finding its earth here. I found one off another motorbike and swapped them out, and it kind of worked. It's the wrong one, so it's not really working, but I took that diode out, and according to this manual, the way to test it is you should get continuity in one direction, i.e. you put your prongs on, there's two prongs, you put your tester on, and in one direction you should get continuity, and when you swap it round you shouldn't, or vice versa. So just need to order one of those diodes. It's called a silicon diode, and that's why the neutral light comes on when I pull the clutch in. So problem sorted. Well, will be when I get a new diode.